What's up everybody, we're the Vagabrothers and right now we are in Rio de Janeiro for the 2016 Olympic Games.
We're down here with LA 2024, the committee pushing for Los Angeles to host the 2024 Olympics.
So our mission is to experience not just the games, but everything that happens in the city around them.
Today's the opening ceremonies and it's time to get started. You ready?
Let the games begin.
Alright guys, right now we are on Celerone Steps, which is a pretty famous spot here in Rio. Named after the artist Celerone, who used to live right on these steps.
One of the reasons we started here is because this really symbolizes the diversity that the Olympics embody. There's all these different tiles people bring from around the world. The Olympics are all about bringing the world together. There's over 1 million people coming here for the Olympics, and we're gonna head to the main square in downtown to watch the opening ceremonies.
But first, we're gonna hop a lift on a pretty cool transportation system. All right, well, to get to the tram that we're gonna take down, we have to hike some pretty steep hills, but it's worth it. This neighborhood is called Santa Teresa, and in our opinion, it's one of the chillest neighborhoods in Rio.
So for the Olympics, Rio has built brand new infrastructure, new buildings, but this is kind of one of the oldest parts of the city. And even though they have a new tram, we're gonna take the old school one.
Best part about this tram is that it's free.
Alright guys, so now to the main square, downtown. We're gonna watch the opening ceremony on the big screen.
Alright guys, so right now we are in downtown Rio on our way to the Olympic Boulevard, and we're basically just gonna break down the events for the next 2 weeks here.
Yeah, so for the next 2 weeks there's gonna be 11,000 athletes from 206 countries competing for 301 gold medals in 28 Olympic sports.
There's over 28 venues happening all across the city, including beach volleyball in Copacabana, Maracanã Stadium, and the entire Olympic Village in Baja de Tijuca.
So right now we're on our way to the Praça Mauá in the redeveloped port area. It's basically a live site, these huge open spaces where anyone from the public can watch the games on the big screen for free.
So we're heading there now to catch the opening ceremonies. Let's go! We've just arrived here in Praça Mauá and we're on the Olympic Boulevard. This whole area has been constructed to host the Olympics. Pretty cool though, there's people everywhere. Judging from the flags and all the different colors, we got people here from around the world. What is the story behind this place, bro?
This is a 5 square kilometer area. Biggest attractions are the Museum of Tomorrow right behind me, which was designed by the Spanish architect Sebastián Calatrava. Then you have a modern art museum and also the largest piece of art in the world, a mural by Brazilian street artist Eduardo Cobra called Ethnicities. It's just around the corner, we're gonna go check it out. So bro, what is the story behind this incredible piece of artwork? So behind this is the largest piece of artwork in the world. It's a street mural by Eduardo Cobra, a Sao Paulo artist. It's called Ethnicities, and it basically represents the diversity of the world. There's 5 indigenous faces from 5 different continents.
It's pretty cool. It's definitely super colorful and representative of the spirit that the Olympics are, trying to convey.
This is my first time ever at the Olympics, but we're gonna go take a look and just see where some people are from.
So enough of us talking, let's ask the other people here.
Azerbaijan! ¡Viva Puerto Rico! ¡Namibia! ¡Argentina!
Colombia!
New Zealand!
Canada! Like, come on, like you mean it.
Canada!
Alright, now it's time to get a little bit of food. Food trucks all along the whole Olympic Boulevard, and we're gonna get some veggie burgers. Alright guys, well the sun is setting in the sky. It's about an hour and a half until the opening ceremony. We're just sitting here people watching.
We're in front of the Brazilian Cultural House. I guess one of the cool things that happens with the Olympics is that each country has its own house. They're located all over the city, and they're kind of like open museum slash party area where each country gets to kind of showcase their culture. So we're sitting in front of the Brazilian house. There's a lot of Brazilian people going in there, a lot of people from around the world going in there, a lot of people photobombing us, but good vibes all around.
Essentially, the opening ceremony is going to serve a similar purpose. The first half will be about Brazil's cultural heritage. Then we're going to have all the athletes from the different countries in a big procession. And one of the interesting things about this year's Olympics is that there's actually a delegation of refugees from people who've been displaced by, like, primarily the Syrian civil war and other conflicts. So it should be an interesting twist.
Plus 2 new countries, 2 of the newest countries, right?
You know what those 2 countries are? Put it in the comment box below.
Well guys, the opening ceremonies have been really amazing. Had a full historical recap of the history of Brazil, from the indigenous to the Portuguese, the enslavement of the Africans, to the diversity of modern Brazil, and a really poignant message about climate change.
Yeah, so right now we're in the midst of the pageantry. They're bringing out all the different nations one by one, introducing all the countries that are going to be competing in the Olympics. It's really cool. There's thousands of people here right now. There's millions more watching on television. It's very cool to see the whole globe tuning into this one event. We're right here in the center of it all.
I feel super honored to be here, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Anyways, we're gonna keep exploring. Stay tuned, guys.
So we're gonna finish off watching the ceremony from a street side restaurant. There's a lot of people here, good vibe, good atmosphere. It's just the first night of many, and we will be vlogging the rest of the Olympics.
So in the meantime, remember, stay curious, keep exploring, and we will see you guys on the road, more specifically at the Olympics. Peace. Boa noite.
Do pôr do sol, do azul do mar, do lindo céu que é seu sorriso.